ele ya anya Chineke Igbo ozu mana mụmụna menwe ike akwa to dị mma ihe ma ọla aka unu ma ihe na-ekwu mana ya be nna ya amara na ihe ọ ga-ebe agwụla anya arịọ unu ka unu nwee ike mee ihe ugbu a mgbe chi na-efobere tutu mmiri asọ nwa ọgba anyị ma ihe eji na-ekwu ihe a ụfọdụ mọchụarị nọ n'ala bịa emechi ha n'ihi na mọchụarị abụghị ebe ụmụntakịrị na-aga egwuregwu ọ bụghị ebe ndị okenye na-aga ezuru ike ọ bụghị ebe maọbụkọ ngaji n'eze ji ya gbananya anyị na-arịọ unu ka unu mee ihe kwesịrị ka ala anyị dere ji ka obodo anyị dere ji unu cheta na onye ọbụla rere ala lie mmadụ oli ụlọ abụ ihe abụọ apụle n'ahụ ka anyị nyere unu onwe anyị aka ihe meziri emezi a na-akpọ ya nwa mma anyị anaghị aba mba ma arịrịọ ka anyị na-arịọ unu ma ọ bụrụ na na-asịkwanụ na na-agaghị elebara ihe ndị ahụ anya n'otu ọ dị na mbụ ka ọ ga-adịgide nwanne anyị enweghị ihe ọzọ anyị ga-eme na-abụghị ime ihe kwesịrị n'ihi na anyị onwe anyị bụ ụmụ afọ Biafra agaghị anọ ihe eri ọba anyị ozi a unu na-anụ n'aka ndị IPOB Indigenous People of Biafra n'okpuru onye ndu anyị bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ya ọ bụ ha na-akụ mgbịrịmgba maka na osisi nwa ọnwụ oyi afọ ọnụrụ ka ali ndị ha
Chukike abịa ma Chinna nna anyị ochie Chinafụ na Ifeafụ na nzuzo anyị ekene gị Chukwu onye kere ihe niile mana o nwere ihe ekene m Chinna nna anyị ochie ekene m asị m na eze Chukwu bụ ụzọ mba aka ji ofe Igbo ọzọ eme nte eme mmụọ nwa bụ ugwu nwane ka iji m na ụmụ uchu ugwu eze n'ọnụ ọgba n'ike asị m na ekene m unu na ekene dị ike na nke mere eme ike adịghị ime ọzọ Chukwu okike abịa ma Chukwu kere ihe niile mana o nwere ihe kere ya Chinna nna anyị ochie Chinafụ na Ifeafụ na nzuzo Chukwu mara onye aka ya dị ọcha na onye obi ya dị ọcha Chukwu mmụọ Chukwu agbara ọrụ kwụsị niile Chukwu eke Chukwu afọ chukwu ata bụ ụbọchị afọ. Asị m na ahịa taa bụ ụbọchị afọ, na ahịa taa ga-afụpụla anyị anya ndị ilo, fụpụla anyị fụpụla anyị ọnwụ, fụpụla anyị ụchụ, fụpụla anyị ndị ma fụtara anyị nnwere onwe, fụtara anyị ndụ, fụtara anyị udo, fụtara ụmụ Igbo niile ndụ, fụtara anyị udo, fụtara anyị ọganiru. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu okike abịa ma asị m na ụmụ Igbo niile ebe Igbo bidoro na ebe Igbo kwụsị afọ ka a na-akpụgo wee sị gị bịa tara ọjị na chi jiri efogo. Asị m na taa bụ ụbọchị afọ ga-abụ ụbọchị ọma nye ndị Igbo niile. Taa bụ ụbọchị afọ ga-abụ ụbọchị ọma na taa bụ ụbọchị afọ IPOB niile. Taa bụ ụbọchị afọ ga-abụ ụbọchị ọma. Asị m na-eji anabi isi akụfesi ọdala awọ. Chukwu okike abịa agba na-agbara onye ukwu agbara onye nta, ụkpaka na-agba n'oge nke ya ga-aga ọchụla gụzọ gbuo enyi, ọkwa gị bara na ikirigo ọgụ mmụọ, ọtụfa na ọfọ ndị mmụọ, ugwu a na-arị atụ egwu, ọgbara nkịta okwu jiri n'ọnụ ya. Asị m na tata na chi jiri eji efo nwa bụ nwa eze Chukwu ụzọ mba gị Chukwu okike abịa ma adịghị ụmụ gị ndụ n'isi ụmụ Igbo niile, n'isi ụmụ Biafra, n'isi Nnamdi Kanu. Ọya ka m weta ọjị akụ ya nabata ya bụ ọjị. Ọkwa na okirikiri ka ọ na-agba ukwu ose na ha arị ya elu. Asị m na okirikiri ka ndị iro nkirikiri ka ọ na-ekiri odido jiri odido enyi ozu, na nkirikiri ka ndị iro ga na-ekiri anyị na ha ga-afọ anyị anya. Chukwu okike abịa ma ọbasi bi ose bụrụ ụwa chi nna nna anyị ochie na-afụ na nzuzo mara onye obi ya dị ọcha na onye aka ya dị ọcha. Akpọkọ ụmụ gị. Asị m na oji ọfọ ga-analịlị, na nwoke si na ya ji ọfọ, nwaanyị si na ya ji ọfọ, mana ọfọ maara onye ji ya. Nwoke na-akpọ Chukwu okike abịa, nwaanyị na-akpọ Chukwu okike abịa ma Chukwu. Asị m na ị maara onye na-akpọ n'ime mmụọ na eziokwu. Asị m na ọkpara gị bụ Nnamdi Kanu nọ n'ime ụlọ mkpọrọ na-ata fụfọ. Ọ na-akpọ gị ụbọchị Eke, ọ na-akpọ gị ụbọchị Orie, ọ na-akpọ gị ụbọchị Afọ, ọ na-akpọ gị ụbọchị Nkwọ. Asị m gị dododo ga-anapụta Nnamdi Kanu. Na Nnamdi Kanu bụ ọnụ na-ekwuru ndị Igbo, ọnụ na-ekwuru mba niile. Otu mkpụrụ anya ji isi ụgwọ Chukwu okike abịa ma asị m gị dododo napụtara anyị Nnamdi Kanu, tinye ugo, nye ya ike n'elu ike, nye ya ndụ n'elu ndụ, mee ka ọnụ niile kwuru njọ n'isi ya tụgharịa ikwu mma. Chukwu okike abịa ma eze nwaanyị mmiri, oke osimiri, osimiri ọgba, isi ọgba ncheta ncha, akpọkọ m unu. Eze nwaanyị anike wawa, oke arụsị na n'ike. Asị m na ojiro nwaanyị aga anyị ọnwụ unu nwoke bụ nwa eze Chukwu bụ ụzọ mba aka ji ọfọ Igbo ọzọ eme nte eme imo. Asị m na ọmụ na-akpọ unu so unu bịa dododo bịa na bịa tara ọjị na chi jiri eji efuola. Akpọkọ ụmụ gị eze nwaanyị idodi ikwune m, eze nwaanyị nwee na-ebu ngwu nge n'ụzọ oke ngwu bi n'agụ, anyị ọnọgba ugwu ọnọgba, isi ọgba ọnọgba. Akpọkọ ụmụ unu, anyị tata ntị akpọkọ ụmụ unu, anyị Igbo niile akpọkọ ụmụ unu. Eze nwaanyị Amambala, eze nwaanyị osimiri Njaba, ọnwụ unu nwoke na-akpọ unu. Eze nwaanyị Ebenyi, asị gị bịa tara ọjị na chichiri eji efuola. Bịa tara ọjị n'isi Nnamdi Kanu, bịa tara ọjị n'isi ụmụ Igbo niile. Ebe Igbo bidoro na ebe Igbo kwụsịrị, bịa tara ọjị n'isi ụmụ Igbo niile. Nye anyị mmeri na mmeri ga-abụ nke anyị. Nye anyị mmeri na mmeri ga-abụ nke anyị. Nye Nnamdi Kanu mmeri na mmeri ga-abụ nke ya. Bịa tụnye ugo n'elu ugo, nye ya ndụ n'elu ndụ, nye ya ike n'elu ike, kpuchite ya dịka ọkụkụ si ekpuchi ụmụ ya. Akpọkọ ụmụ unu oku, mmụọ nna nna anyị ochie, mmụọ na-afụ ifafụ na nzuzo, mmụọ na-edu anyị eje, mmụọ anyị na ya so wee bi ụwa, mmụọ n'ụwa anyị, mmụọ n'ụwa Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka anyị dị ndụ, mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka Nnamdi Kanu dị ndụ, mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka ụmụ Igbo dị ndụ, mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ ka ụmụ Biafra dị ndụ. Ana m akpọ unu oku, asị m unu binyenu, mmụọ obi ugadi, asị m unu binyenu, mmụọ agụrụ, asị m unu binyenu, mmụọ kama na ọsụsụ, oke mmụọ na Abia steeti, asị m unu binyenu. n'Ebonyi asị m unu binye na Chijireji efuola n'ọnwa unu nwoke akpọ unu aja ana Igbo niile ebe Igbo bido na ebe Igbo kwụsịrị asị m unu binye Amadioha asị m unu binye mmụọ niile na-ejere Igbo asị m unu binye mmụọ niile na-emere Igbo ife asị m unu binye mmụọ niile anyị na-emere ife asị m unu binye n'isi ụmụ Igbo n'isi ụmụ Biafra n'isi Nnamdi Kanu ma nye ya ugo ma nye ya mmeri. Ọ sị na mberede nyiri dike na mberede ka o ji ama nwa dike. Ọkọnọ gbuo dike bụ ihe ike mere ọchọ nwa dike. A sị na ọ nọgide n'ogwe ọfụwa ndị mmụọ anyị anọgo n'ogwe ike agwụla anyị n'ogwe anyị na-afụzi ndị nwụrụ anwụ ya ka eji akpọrọ unu mmụọ niile si unu dododo bịa napụta Nnamdi Kanu. Mmụọ niile nwụrụ anwụ n'ihi Biafra bịa napụta Nnamdi Kanu, bịa napụta ụmụ Igbo, bịa kwuchie elu ụmụ Igbo ọnụ ha. Ụmụ Igbo enwere onye na-ekwuru ha, ụmụ Igbo enwere onye ọnụ na-ekwuru ha, ụmụ Biafra enwere ọnụ ya bụ na-ekwuru ụmụ Igbo bụrụ ọnụ na-ekwuru ụmụ Biafra bụrụ ọnụ na-ekwuru anyị na-eke kwuola anyị n'afọ kwuola anyị na nkwọ. Ọ sị na ọgbaji odoro ebe eze anyị na-eje na be ya Amadioha nna anyị ochie ndị mbụ na ndị egede agbara anyị ji eje ọgụ Ikenga anyị ji eje mba unu ka anyị na-akpọ na ọgbajigodoro unu ka anyị gbakwuru bịa tara ọjị bịa tara ọjị. Unu agaghị atara ọjị nwata wee beere ya ji ikpe bịa tara ọjị n'isi Nnamdi Kanu ma kpechiere Nnamdi Kanu ọnụ ya ịpụta Nnamdi Kanu anyị etinye unu ugo anyị abịa ekene unu ekene na nke o mere eme onwe ike ma ọzọ. Ọnwụ unu nwoke Igbo ọzọ eme imo nwa eze Chukwu bụ ụzọ mbọ ya na-ekwu nwa bụ ugwu eze n'ọnụ ọgbanike asị m unu bịa tara ọjị bịa tarụ na ọjị ma nye ya ugo ma nye ya ike n'enu ike nye ya ndụ n'enu ndụ nye ya mmeri n'enu mmeri mee ka ọnụ niile kwụrụ njọ n'isi ya tụgharị kwuo mma. Asị m ka ọbụla sị na Biafra agaghị abịa onye awere anaze mmiri. Nwaanyị ọbụla sị na Biafra agaghị abịa onye awere anaze mmiri. Nwoke ọbụla sị na Nnamdi Kanu agaghị apụta asị m onye awere anaze mmiri. Onye ọbụla sị na Nnamdi Kanu ama nwere onwe ya asị m onye aṅụọ mmiri gbagbuo ya. Onye azụ ụkwụ na ana tiwerie ya maka na Nnamdi Kanu onweghị ihe ọma anyị ka ọ dụrụ onye nta mma ka ọ dụrụ ụmụ Igbo mma ka ọ dụrụ mba niile mma. Ọ bụ ọnụ na-ekwuchitere ndị Igbo ọ na-ekwu mmeri ọ na-ekwu ka ọ dịrị ụmụ Igbo mma ọ na-ekwu okwu mmeri ọ na-ekwu ka ọ dịrị mba niile mma. Nke n'isi nwaanyị ọ naghị azọ ka o rie ọ naghị azọ ka ọ ṅụọ ihe ọzọ bụ ndụ n'isi ụmụ Igbo niile n'isi ụmụ Biafra n'isi mba niile. Asị m unu mmụọ niile na unu ga-atụnye ugo. Anyanwụ ụtụtụ agbara na-agbara onye ukwu agbara onye nta ụkpaka na n'oge nke ya. Chukwu okike onye kere ihe niile mana o nwere ihe kere ya. Onye jiri mmiri siri ike kpụọ aja were aja siri gị ọ bụ mmehie anyị ga-eme ka biko gbaghara anyị. Ọ bụ mmehie Nnamdi Kanu ghara ịpụta biko gbaghara anyị. Mmehie anyị bụ ihe tinyela anyị n'ọnọdụ anyị nọ taa bụ ụmụ Igbo. Asị m dododo gbaghara anyị nna nna anyị gbaghara ndị mbụ na ndị egede gbaghara nye anyị ike anyị ga-eji wee jee mba wetụrụ ugo wee na nye anyị ike anyị ga-eji jere ụlọ ozi nye anyị ike anyị ga-eji nwee mmeri nye anyị ike mmeri ma napụta ụmụ Igbo napụta ụmụ Biafra duru ụmụ Igbo na-eje duru ụmụ Igbo na-ana na ụmụ Igbo ga na-eje ha ga na-ana.
Ise. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra service coming to you through Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Olo province of Biafraland, and we are here live and direct on an interactive session, notwithstanding that we have been few minutes late, but our apologies due to situations beyond our circumstances that we cannot control. So I welcome each and every one of you to today's edition. Today is the 5th day of December 2022. Tata boboche afọ is our market day in our land. We are in an interactive session with Mazi Chinasa Nworu. We have to go direct to the topic of, to the business of the day. But there is this thing I want to, this quick, news headline. He said, notorious terrorists to military. Why have killed me? That is it. So that's the caption. I leave you to analyze it tomorrow. There, without wasting or taking any other time, I will bring in Mazi Chinasa Nworu to please come in and make your introductory statement to Biafrans and now all over the world. Welcome to the program, Mazi.
Mazi Chinedu, good. I hope I'm coming out very clear.
You are crystal clear.
Thank you. Good evening, lovers of Biafran and my name is Mazi Chinasa Nworu, serve the indigenous people of Biafra, a member of the Directorate of State. I am Obingwa is in Bap province. I have come to you this evening to continue from where we stopped in my last broadcast or interaction on this Radio Biafra platform. This evening, also here to inform our people, educate our people, clarify our people, always ask questions for, and I will be here also. If you have questions you want me to answer, I'll be pleased to do that. I'm using this opportunity to thank every Biafra, all IPOB members, hardcore IPOB members who knows why we are here, who knows why we talk, who knows being consistent in anything he is doing. Every one of you, Mazi Chinedu, and your colleagues who are anchoring this program, from Mazi Peters Ikechukwu, Obilo Nwachinek, Tarinemi, all of you who have been doing a very great job on this radio platform. Every one of you. And also I thank the IPOB media. They have always been consistent. What people who don't understand this, IPOB media have come to stay. They have fought all these years, but they have done a lot of this past 1 year, 6 months. That was rendition from Kenya. We have shown that resilience. The Nigerian government and the enemies of Biafra have realized that the IPOB media was the IPOB media team cannot play with or black or subdue for them to back down from this movement we are in. Senators around the world, at IPOB legal team, because all these people mentioned and those I did not mention now, all have done very well to make sure we keep this struggle alive. All of them have done very well to burn this candle. All of them have done very well to make all of us. We are singing the same song, the restoration of Biafra and the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu. And this evening, I will throw more light on the topic we have already, and those whose times claim ignorant, they are here on this radio platform because sometimes they say we don't know, we are not sure. Even if I'm coming on air, the radio, other people, in one way or the other, we continue to tell people what and is pursuing mission right now, which is the only thing we are asking now is the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Nigerian government, their own court order that have this so set a date the day they are going to conduct a referendum. Because we know the government, they are little stopped, but we have to tell them, we remind them what they have to do before it is too late. Mazi, I will stop here so that we can go of the day. Thank you so much.
There were, of course, you have touched it because the first point we are going to talk about the unconditional release of our leader, who has been unconditionally discharged and acquitted. In the next few days, on 9th of December, is going to make it Nigerian Court of Appeal. They discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's only that Nnamdi should never stand trial at any Nigerian court. Is a very big one. But we are going to 2 months, and still this court order has never been obeyed. And many people are asking, what is IPOB doing? What is the leadership doing? What is happening? How do we make the court order? Please, Mazi, shed more on this very hot issue. Go on, Mazi, please.
On this particular topic, I want every Biafran to open your ears. I want to what is playing out, why the Nigerian government refused to release the Kanu, and the agents are on his continuous detention in the hands of the Nigerian government. Mazi, like you said, on 13th October, our limited and released unconditionally. But after got that verdict, we knew there were celebrations around the world for that particular verdict. But the Nigerian government have completely refused to release Mazi Nnamdi because since they have failed in their law, they are looking for other means. They are trying to gather more things they will use to bring up another charges, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which today we are going to expose it, and we are going to inform them that all these plans they are coming up with, they are all dead on arrival. When our leader was granted, was discharged and acquitted, we all heard up to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, why release him is of cases of criminality, cases of assassination in southeastern part of the contraction called Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was adopted. Every knew we were fighting tooth and nail. Make sure that this struggle not derail from what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have taught us. We knew, without being told, that whenever a leader is captured or adopted, the next thing they will do is to make sure they destroy the system, the structure of that movement. Unless you are just, without not being in the struggle, talk less of those, most of us who for a very long time, we know the role they played in 2015 when they adopted him in Lagos. They played the same role, but it confiscated what they did. That time they brought up tripod, a report, all these kind of people were issuing statements all over Nigeria. IPOB have been divided, a new leader have a march, all these things. They did it in 2015. In 2017, when our leader was discharged, granted bail in 2017, so when the military went to IPOB, there were all kind of stories. Any kind of stories were going on. I believe the Nigerian government could not get their plans very well at that time. Then they moved further, on how to capture Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for the third time. And the people supposed to know they spent millions of dollars. They were having all their plans. Some people the station of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some of them are ignorant of playing just because they right, they don't know that they are playing a role. The government wants Mazi, the continuous detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Government is trying on IPOB. The leaders of IPOB are not getting it because they ahead whatever they are planning, and that is time into a date where this living them agents, the agent provocateurs, those forward. But I'm security now, and it will work. As a, when adopt, in America, they want to launch the same women, some of these women you saw in America, but he knew he had an understanding of POB. He's an alliance with he knows the leadership POB. He knows those who went into alliance, a written alliance. The moment those things start happening, something with different names as honorables, and they want to, there was a plan also because Cameroon could not show Ayara. So they want to play this role, the Nigerian government. The same women, it is not even 3 months I was want to call Cho Ayaba. They want to make some kind of programs. They want to say, we will support, we will bring money. No, all they're planning. But the Ambazonia team reached out to the IPOB leaders for due diligence to verify the people who are calling them and we are not present. When that government moved with the Cameroonian government, they moved to the level now when they introduce this kidnapping and crime in our place. They play the same role in Ambazonia. They allow Ambazonia to go. There was no kidnapping and criminality involved because they know these are the things they can use against a movement like this internationally, and they can label us criminals, or they can be able to tag IPOB's group or the Ambazonia people. When these things started at home, everybody knew by December 14th will be one. When I came on Radio Biafra and mentioned names, criminals. At the same time, I think once this kidnapping issue started in our place, the same thing they start to replicate them in Cameroon. The same guy who attacked us, the same Chris Anu, those guys that attack us when we did alliance with Cho Ayaba, the same thing they were making, fundraising when IPOB was the same thing. They are staying in Maryland also. They are making their fundraising, they start using them. He's the one who told us, call us criminal, insult our leader. And at the end of the day, the people, their group that they have in Ambazonia, that were committing crimes, kidnapping, taking ransom. And when they take the people, they ask for ransom. Some of the victims, their families are living in the United States, some are living in Europe, pay ransoms. Some of them are USA citizens, European citizens. They were paying ransom to this group, and when most of them were released from the detention, of course, they will go and say, it is these people that kidnap us, so they say they need money for the liberation. That is what I was shouting at the beginning. These people using the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, telling people they are raising money for the Biafra struggle, they are getting money for which nobody, that is sure, will do kidnapping since we started this struggle. Is it now that we have come all this far? We not kill because these are the people we come to defend. Now, Mazi, the same thing our people are doing. If IPOB were not strong, talking, exposing these people, telling people what is happening. Now, those people in America, those Ambazonians, those Cameroonians they have taken from, they took all the documents, bank statements, everything that they use and transfer this money, they now use it and make a case against these Ambazonia people in USA. And as we are talking this evening, 3 Ambazonians, top leaders, this particular group, they are in the hands of the FBI. FBI came to their homes with warrant arrest. They ransacked their home, packed everything. One is New York. I think in New York, the same time, the same hour, the same minute, the time they were invading this one home is the time they were invading the other guy's home in Maryland. It is a connected attack. Now, I want to clarify these things. These are the things Nigerian government is planning against us. They are planning against the leadership of IPOB. But thank you, that we are following these things. We know we're going, we know. Now, these people in Ambazonia have fallen, they have fallen. And not the group of, these are the things we were saying, that it is a trap. All these crimes are things and keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention. The thought by now, imagine, what I'm saying now is imagine some of these people that were caught and some of them wanted, they were fighting tooth and nail to be put inside the DOS. They make everything. Imagine now that those people are in the DOS and some people are caught. Now that the IPOB leadership are involved in this kind of criminality, there is no way we would have run away. There is no way we can exonerate ourselves, because some of these people in America become part of the IPOB DOS. There are our is in detention. He don't know what is happening. We can't even explain what is happening to him because we don't have that avenue. Yes, the lawyers may go to see our leader, but it is administrative issue we can talk to our leader because we can't explain. He won't understand. He won't understand how things are playing out. What I'm saying is that imagine that those women and some of them who are moving around, TOS are stupid, they are this, they sold man. They went from criminal gang. They do fundraising every day. That's what we're shouting. They continue. You know, in IPOB, there was nothing like this. The people in America brought this idea. Fundraising, everybody, every criminal on the earth, fundraising. You're making fundraising. You are sending to somebody you don't know him. You just because you want to destroy the IPOB leadership, want to destroy ESN, you run and get a telephone number, tell them, don't worry, you don't know how he looks. You have nobody to look.
Can I pause you there before you continue? Let me ask you this.
You go ahead.
Yeah. I want you to explain to those listening. Before ESN was only unraveled, you know, it's not a question of, it's not a preparation of one day or 1 month. Has there been any open fundraising for anything in IPOB? Please.
No, Mazi. There is nothing like that.
Okay, go.
There is nothing like we can do fundraising, we have that, but there is nothing like open fundraising, the asset in the public. It has never happened in IPOB. It was after ESN was launched. The government, Nigerian government, set into motion, get these people this, everybody make an account. Everywhere they are, they fund. They don't know the consequences of what they are doing. When you talk, people say, oh, leave them, they're jealous. Jealous what? I don't know you. You are not more handsome than Chinasa Nworu. You are not eating well more than Chinasa Nworu. So what are you talking about? You are not exposed more than Chinasa. So why should I be? You look at some of the Mandia they come and they talk rubbish, people listen to them. We are trying to prevent. We know what you can do, and it will cause, we know the effect. That is why we are in this struggle. We are not in this struggle just to come and talk, because we are heading for a restoration of a nation. It must have intelligent people, very strategic people. It must have sharp brains. It must have who can look ahead and know the dangers. You must know that in what we are doing, you must know your right in the international community. You can know the language you can use when you are being confronted about certain issues to the international community. Questions asked, you know what to respond. That is why we continue to educate our people. People don't know that the GOS is the advisory body, an administrative body of this movement. We advise Onyendu. We see danger. And at that time, we were talking about it. These women, they come today. look at the consequences. People are under their investigation. Their homes are ready. Everything, they're not going to come out from it because they raise fundraising. They use it to sponsor groups that are terrorizing their own people. This is what Nigerian government wants. That is why they are intensifying. The more they intensify the criminality in our place, the more they are using these people more crimes. You understand me? Now, as these criminals are operating in our place, it attacks other criminals from other part of the contraption. The Fulanis will be coming down because they have turned our place to be a criminal den. Now it will be, if the Fulani do this, say no, it's not Fulani, they want to put that confusion. Even if some criminals commit some crime, you will say, no, it is not them, it is the Fulani. No. IPOB, we are confused. We know every move. We know things, how they are happening. But one thing people have to understand, we have to tell, we are not fully in control, in security in our land. We are still sharing part of our land with our oppressors. That is one have to know. And these are the plans Nigerian government have to make sure they gather all these cases, be able to IPOB or designate IPOB as a terrorist group in diaspora. They won't release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is why from beginning, Mazi Nnamdi is telling people in diaspora, do not intervene in anything ESN. They like you to explain everything for them. But they say a word is enough for a wise. When he was saying, don't interfere, there is a reason. Don't interfere, there is a reason. Everybody, some of them, everybody wants to create their own group. Mazi, is it not from this woman, America? Is it not where these boys, we heard all what Mungonu said the other day. They heard the boss from the Nigerian Intelligence Agency. He said they have some ESN commanders. And this evening, I challenge him to people he said he caught. I challenge Mungonu. You say you have arrested some IED, ESN and IPOB commanders. I challenge them to mention the names of the people that they are IPOB and ESN commanders. And I will tell Biafrans today on this program, since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was adopted, there is no ESN commander that have gotten any problem in security or the Nigerian government, apart from one person. And that one person, it is own stupidity. He was not to have a meeting with some group of people, and he went to meeting, tried to say, no, all of us are one. Then they arrested him. Only one, not two. No ESN commander have gotten any problem with them because our gap, the gap is so far. We're in the bushes, taking care of the Fulani herdsmen. There is nothing bringing contact with the Nigerian security in the cities. There is nothing. Until they come to the forest, then we can know what to say. For now, no ESN commander have any problem with the Nigerian security because they execute professionally. But all this problem you see is what they have gathered. Because what the Nigerian government is looking, they're looking for a country they can present all these things the criminals are doing, so they can, you know, when one country in the Western world designates IPOB, they will lobby for another one to designate IPOB as a terrorist group. But the question I'm asking Nigeria this evening is this. You never charge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a terrorist. charge him only for treason, for trying to divide the country, for making some statements. Then why do you designate IPOB if the leader is not a terrorist group? Mazi, this is the question of us must ask Nigerian government and international community. Nigeria, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist, and they have never said he's a terrorist. So a leader of a movement, he's not a terrorist. You designate his group a terrorist in Nigeria. Now, all these things I'm saying is to tell you people what is happening, what Nigerian government is doing, and we are letting them know that all these plans have failed. They must release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, as court have said. They have captured many criminals in Imo State. They have moved many of them to Abuja. People they are planning to claim that they are ESN, and they are not. That is the line they are going. They are trying to gather their funds. They are trying to get connections from abroad. And let me make it, every IPOB coordinator, you must be very careful, because already in Europe, everybody must be very, very careful. When we tell you, keep yourself away from what is happening on ground, so that when information goes out, we know where the information is coming out. We know for what purpose and for what reason. Presently, the Nigerian government have approached some countries in Europe that now they are questioning some of our coordinators, the activities of ESN. In fact, they have questioned some people that ESN are killing their own people, they are kidnapping and taking ransom. The same thing happened in America. That is where Nigerian government, because they want to a consensus in the international community with some countries, then Britain will underground job for them. And I am asking every one of our people, let us not fall into this trap. If you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you love this struggle, if you want Mazi Nnamdi to come out today and tomorrow, I am telling every one of you who are in one way or the other complicating through the ways of instigating criminality in our land, trying to think you are doing, you are not doing anything because you hate, you don't know about. Even I am surprised some coordinators in this struggle not know even the structure of IPOB. That is what is paining me sometimes. And I am calling our people unconditionally allow Nigerian government, because that is the side they have things. Nigerian government, they have things, they have them. They want that, but they are so scared what IPOB media can do. And they are telling them this evening, for the fact that they have entered Europe, for they have come to the West, the ESN, that IPOB is sponsoring United Biafrans and all the lovers of freedom. Tomorrow is our Tweet Tuesday. To pick the countries we are going to approach one after the other. Tomorrow is, if you know, I have committed against our people. Everybody knows that our headquarters is in Germany. We are going to see where our headquarters is. And we will progress from that country to another country to another country. But for this week, from tomorrow, we are going to release all the Twitter handles for the parliament, the German parliament, the security forces, every one of them. Since Nigeria have gone this way, let us go and educate the international communities on the things that are happening right now, the way Nigeria want to blackmail IPOB, They can other people, they can blackmail us. We have the voice. We have the knowledge. We know the games they want to play. We know all they want to play. They will, let me tell you, you see taking their money, tell them they are, I will teach you people what is happening. This possession Nigerian government. And some of us have the details. Let me tell people, let me tell Biafrans, IPOB have come to the level we share in. There are institutions. We can intercept some of their communications. We can say it so that Nigeria will know skated than what they. They have emails to know what is, to know what they are planning. They should know that we are unimagined preparing to be a nation, an organization. And therefore, I'm making it very clear today that from tomorrow, our Tweet Tuesday, we are going to educate the German populace. We are going to educate the German media. Since Nigeria have come to Europe, we will go with them. But I'm using this opportunity to tell our people, when they were blackmailing the IPOB leadership, they have stolen money. Which money? Which money? Even those accused that the DOS, apart from the person who holds money, have no access to IPOB money. But they continue to blackmail, they blackmail. We know where they were going. Because the Nigerian government planned to blackmail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of extravagant spending of organization money. If you people don't know. So they want to rope it on our head. They want to change something. They're getting it. They are not getting it because they know they cannot. Most of you don't understand that. But you are part of them. Chinasa Nworu, how many years I have lived in abroad? You know how many years, whatever I want to get, I can get. But when they are saying it, some of you will be ranting, joining the enemy to this movement. Many of our have died. Many of our people have lost their businesses, lost their homes, lost their families. Only child died in this movement. But what is very important for you is it is the same money that all of you were screaming fundraising. Today, look at the problem is happening. You will raise money and give people. All these criminals I have mentioned their name, they have two places, hotels in Ataba. Now they are killing themselves. All these criminals, I mentioned their names. This one they call number one that killed one of our veterans. He built a hotel. In his account, 120 million naira was found inside. And all of you come here talking rubbish. And somebody will come out on social media and tell you, leave all those people doing nothing and doing this thing. Don't talk to them, allow them to do whatever. And some of you are listening to those apps. Don't you know that if we allow criminality to destroy this movement, every one of us say goodbye to Biafraland? Remember, we have millions of our people at home. If you destroy this struggle, well, what do you think will happen to those at home? What do you think will happen to our millions of followers, indigenous people on ground, all IPOBs in Biafraland? What do you think will happen to them? Do you know why there is no escalation in arrest of IPOB members? Because some of these people they arrested, most of them are criminals. They have no connection with IPOB family. They don't know even who is who. That is even one thing that is saving our people. Because the number of these Nigerian government have captured, they want to use to blackmail, to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention, is alarming. You don't know them. You are calling. There is nobody in ESN that before ESN was formed, they were all in volunteers. They were all in family. You can also be an IPOB member, but you know if you do something wrong, we won't accept you. Therefore, this evening, I am making it very clear for Nigerian government that all the criminal cases you are piling up, the one the Nigerian Intelligence Agency has made a press release about ESN commanders. I ask every one of us to challenge Mongo to mention the names of those commanders. Let us know if they are IPOB members. Anyway, ESN, they are not. I bet him they are not. But these are the things they are planning. These are the things they are trying, but they are not getting it right because we know what they are planning. Exposing them. And for that reason, this evening, I'm asking every Biafran, we are going to educate the international community once more. Let us tell them what is the problem, the conflict. So we respect our writers. We are going to educate once again, now that our leader is in their hands. We're going to educate them. The bone of contention. We're going to educate them. Why ESM was formed and the activities of ESM. What they have been able, how they have curtailed the Maredu Fulani killers, terrorists in our land, who came to kill and they rape and invade our land and destroy our cash crops. These things is the work we have to do. Sometimes people say, oh, we are talking. We need to talk. Consistency is what our leader have taught us. And apart from that, in life, consistency will get you to where you want to be. We must continue to educate our people, educate the international community, because these are people for more than how many years they were defeated. 62 years. Our people were defeated by. We say, no, we were not defeated. Don't deceive yourself. If we were not defeated, we won't be in this condition. Forget about that grammar. No victory, no vanquish. Our people were disseminated. Genocide was committed against our people. They were given only 20 pounds to start life afresh. We were defeated. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. If we were not defeated, we won't be in this situation. After 62 years, none of you is being allowed to rule the country. They still remind you what, and you will tell me there was no victory, no vanquish. That is complete bunkum. From tomorrow, it is our Tweet Tuesday. We will make available the Twitter handles. We're going to tell them what is happening. We tell them the leader have nothing to do with those people saying he sent them. Crimes, we will educate the public once more. Do not say we have done this thing before. We must do it again and again and again and again until we get the desired result. But I'm telling you people now, the Nigerian government have come abroad. For all this while, they know they can't win this case. Because the moment they give our list charge and acquitted, we have taken that message also to the international community, to countries. There is no country in Europe, in America, that will deny they have never gotten the copy of that judgment. There is no country. Now Nigeria want to go to counter it with a difference, because we have told them that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been discharged and acquitted. They are being asked questions. They are being queried. Why you don't do this thing? Now they are bringing cases because he is sponsoring a criminality in the southeast from this. So we need to go to work. Mazi Chinedu, I will stop on this particular point and let our people understand, and the Nigerian government understand, that all this game they are trying to play, it is not going to be easy for them. It is not going to them. Rather, it will give us more opportunity to destroy Nigeria. Maybe at the end of this destruction we are going to do to them, a referendum will be called immediately so that they can save the little face they have. And we are telling them, in the international arena, we own that space. We might not own the money, but we are ready to bet them that we are going to defeat them internationally. They are making this laws. The international community are asking them, why are you not releasing this man? They say this man is committing crime, kidnapping, it is his people, and for that reason, we are not going to give the opportunity. Every one of you saw what Tony Blair Institute, Global Change, the crap they wrote from there. This is Tony Blair Institute, a man who told the world that Saddam Hussein had a chemical weapon. They went to war, massacred millions of Iraqis, and later on, everything was all a hoax. Today, Tony Blair, whose institute is writing against IPOB and the ESN, this is a man under his regime. Obasanjo bombed and the Zakidian killed our people. Tony Blair never said anything. This is a man that when he came to the north and they tried to impose this Jubril, impose Buhari against Nigerians' wish, and today he's coming out to write, his institute is writing that IPOB is one of it. We are making it very clear. Unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will at least eradicate 70 or 80% of security you found in the southeast. It will definitely, because most of these criminals committing this crime, some of them, when they catch their victims, the only thing they will tell them is that we are doing it for Biafra. We are doing it because you are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But if Nigerian government think they can with this game, I'm telling you, this case is dead on arrival. We will not hesitate to educate the international community. We will not hesitate to write on social media, on Twitter. We will not hesitate to do anything within our powers to make sure that we educate the international community. And I'm also telling everybody, if you're an IPOB member, anytime a new war front is opened, it's to take our education to that particular war front. Like Tony Blair Global Institute have declared a new page of confrontation. It is time for us to go and educate him and his Global Institute about the activities of IPOB and what we need, which is a very simple: conduct a referendum and let everybody decide where they want to be. They are on Twitter. It is called Tony Blair Global Institute of Global Change. They are also on Facebook. And you found it is a consultant firm that Nigeria is in right away, because we see many Northerners working in that particular institute. And I'm asking every Biafran, write it down. No insult. No insult. Please, don't insult anybody there, and show them that we Biafrans and we IPOB members, we might not go to Harvard, but all of us, one time or the other, we live on the side, and the wisdom in us we know our destination is the restoration of Biafra. Unconditionally have been ordered by your own Nigerian government as the court reads that is discharged and acquitted, and also avoid all this looming catastrophe, conduct a referendum for Biafra to decide if they are still interested to be part of. Thank you.
Well, there is something I want to add there, just for also education. When like our leader has been hinting, shouting of people affair or calls from abroad to at home or to people at home, understood. He saw the future. What all these guys, the people or IPOB, some B members that we are compromised due to money or cause of them. Once an IPOB member, at least he will know some things about IPOB. So when he will be caught on his, he will say that okay, he is a member or he is ESN, whereas he has fallen, and the people that him to fall to compromise is people from abroad, people that are sending him one choncho, some money, and because of that, once all those things, they will write it down. Then we write it down, and document is a POB, is a criminal. There, as you say, many of them don't understand the gravity of what they are doing. They don't know. That is, in an event like this, it must be sharp. It must be leadership. It flowing like river, not polarized. That is what I think of. They will not get it. And Mazi, please clarify, because many people are asking about the purported sit at 9, 10 of December. Please talk to Biafrans about whether there is something like it at home on any day on this December. Please go on, Mazi. Mazi Chinasa, you there? You are not coming out.
Mazi.
Yes. Go on.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Little bit poor.
Yes, go on.
Mazi, you are asking me to talk about if there is a sit at home, right?
Yes.
Mazi, well, there is an order to black out all these agent provocateurs and infiltrators from the IP, and people have adhered to that particular instruction. But the way those working on that contract behave is that they told them go from the way. For you to understand, this is our people. Sometimes they really surprise. They used to surprise me, to be frank. This is somebody or people that always, since they were riding on the back of IPOB, doing a lot of things, they have called their sit at home several times, because like one day sit at home. If sit strategically handle all this criminality you have seen, and the invasion of land will happen very fast, and things will go out of control. Had it been, if you found out for every Monday, every Sunday, they bring them, because they know many people will be at home. They will target, so it's easy target. If they see you on the road, we kill you. The commander in Ohio was warning Ohio that he will put sit at home for 1 week. Do you understand the connections? Because they want these things to happen. You can only do sit at home strategically. Anytime you see somebody talking about sit at home, this is December period, that we are fighting, that our people are not even coming back. There is more hardship in our place. The government tries up on our people. Somebody nowhere, you know, he may make them, so they don't know there is a bigger button controlling it, because lies this period our people. We happen to those days to 20. Who will even move anywhere? I'm using this up to tell our people one thing. If IPOB call for a sit at home, you will hear it on Radio Biafra. If IPOB will at home, there are people in this struggle. You can't claim ignorant of it. That you must. Facebook, some people will make it on WhatsApp, they will make a screenshot and send for you. These things are not normal. If there is sit at home, you will see it on Nigerian daily. And for that, for this one you just write now, you wrote this question, you wrote, IPOB will issue a press release. At home, we're going to the air once again. If we are calling for sit at home, it's for a reason. Like our leader said, do not bastardize the sit at home. Mazi, as we are fighting for the liberation of Biafra, we need also international colors, right or wrong. Is there any way we can handle alone? We are being advised by international diplomats, also people who understand what we're doing. We are being communicated by people who might have one way or the other passed this land. They will tell you things. There was a backlash on it, and they will tell you, be careful how you go this way. There are things we do. Some international body is interested in what you are doing. With as an anti, do you understanding me? As an anti society. So, and they advise you, they said, you can do any other thing, go here, because it will give you a very wrong reputation. People won't listen to you any longer. There is no way. And all this year, Taliban was having their deployment, talking in America, going. They were having their office. Their leader was in Qatar. They were fighting, even as they have won. International diplomacy is very, very important, and you must sometimes when advise you on certain things. But let me tell you something. All these things you see that is happening, there is a reason for it. It is a master plan. Nigeria, no, they want to distract us again, because if you have concentrated on them and we are hammering them, but they want something to distract our people. They are easily distracted. Let me digress a little bit. No, all this railway train in our place. Do you know the God? We are not saying for sure, but they say the Nigerian is scared. They need to remove those because it can be used to build arms, because people are very skillful people. So they move ahead of time, move the rail, because it can be used to build, heavy machineries, and quietly they have removed every rail. The reason for that, in as much we cannot confirm, I believe with the intel we have on this, it makes a lot of, if you connect the buttons, planning something against our people. And they want, as they're planning, they don't want us to concentrate. They want somebody to discuss. And that is what is happening. Therefore, Biafran lovers of them, if you're in Biafraland, there is no sit at home. In any sit at home, you will hear it on. Go to Twitter, Mazi Chike. Those young tweet it. or you will see IPOB media warriors, you will find that instruction there. Biafraland coordinators are there. They will inform you. Coordinators have the way they communicate in Biafra. Sit at home, it will go to the Biafraland coordinator and it will trickle down. You are not getting this instruction. You are not getting a press release for it. Why do you want to continue sitting at home? Is that what you want? At home is disobedient. We want to make it when we don't want some people in our land to come to our land any longer. We can use sit at home to deliver our message. For example, Jubril is coming into our land. Tell him you are not welcome. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we shut it down. We have things that want to happen. We communicate. It is not a one. It is not a one-way means of fighting. It is only a stupid person will use his tactics on a particular thing. Mazi, even you, somebody tell you there will be sit at home 14, 15, 16, 20. You won't you question it? Won't you question it? What does the owner of for? Let me stop here so that we can pick up another point. Thank you so much.
Mazi, we must continue. And what contractors used to do is to bastardize something, you know, to make it look pungent in the eyes of people. So, they go, nah. Every time this. That is the jobs of agent provocateurs.
Exactly.
For you to understand.
Exactly.
Anything to bastardize it.
Yes.
That's it.
Bastardize.
It's a tactics. It's a tactics.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a tactics. Yes.
We must continue. Second caption or topic to us is the Nigeria planning second genocide against Biafran population. The killing that is happening in our land, it is mind-boggling. Sometimes people think, you know, they don't, you know, people land as if nothing is happening, but it is to know that we are in a very serious. The way they are abducting our people, the way there are some things they can send to me, even I will not be able to watch it. There's one I saw, seeing hammer breaking somebody's head. This is a bargain. Mazi, please go to that topic, please, because the blood that is being shed in our land is too much. I'm too much. Mazi, go on, please.
Mazi, thank you so much. Mazi, I would like us to, if you watch our second topic, it have a similar, both of them. It is interconnected. Do you understand me? Because the genocide, even through the Fulani terrorists and the Nigerian military, they are all work hand in hand. I would like us to, you know, these two topics, it will all together, and our people will understand it in a more view. Mazi, see, you understand? Mazi, I'm bring this particular topic to what happened few weeks ago. I never said this thing on air before, but I will take a little bit time to explain to our people today. Last year, when immediately Mazi Nnamdi Kanu rendition, they did not understand what we have their agents. The moment they showed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the first 1 month, 2 months, they launched heavy attack against SN operatives. They launched heavy attack. this heavy attack, on the process, we discovered things. That was the time they wanted to commit that genocide. But they realized that the ESN operatives were very tactical, and because they wanted to escalate the problem. The moment they rendition Mazi Nnamdi, I can tell you within the first 2-3 months, the pressure from the Nigerian government against IPOB members that and the diaspora and the media telling us, you stole money, you sold Nnamdi Kanu, you do this, you do that. You know, sometimes, Mazi, there is something you will do. People say, oh, you're supposed to take this. You're supposed to look for the people who have died for this struggle. There are people that say certain things against me. Mazi Chinasa Nworu, I will look for them, I will deal with them. Anywhere. I will show them. But because we are now in a position we are in people, so we have to learn, we have to adjust, we have to remember. But the problem is that as we are doing those things, these people are, you know, when they came in, our people in Yamu, we know the reason why we say we do not go to Yamufu. It does not mean we are not, does not mean we have not stepped in. We wanted the people, because where we suffered so much was in the hands of people in that area.
You mean the people, the villagers, the villagers?
Yes, yes,
okay.
Yes, yes. You know, in in that area, the Fulanis have already have one of the biggest settlements in that part. Is one of their biggest routes. They're coming in. The moment our leader was rendition, something, when they start, we got with some messages, they're telling us immediately that ESN must leave that place. We said, ESN drove Fulani, one of their, where they had this criminal in that particular community works before. They were patrolling in the everything. When ESN came in, we chased them away. We drove them with more than 2,000 cows. When we drove them out, ESN continued to guide and protect that area. We got a message. They said there is another attack coming from next community from time to time. So the operatives in that place, they went on surveillance. When on surveillance on a, tell you what happened. They thought they were Fulani herdsmen, but behold, waiting for those people, realized they were 6 young men. 6 young men, well armed. ESA tried to capture 6 of them. One of them escaped. When they realized that these 6 people, 5 of them they captured, they realized these guys are also from Enugu. 3 people, the other community, I don't need to call the community traditional ruler. When they capture those guys, then, but why are you attacking the next community? The ESN held them for days to get information to understand what happened. They said it is the Igwe, Christopher Nama, and the PG they were working for. He sold land across those places to the Fulani people. As he sold he's using people, tag them out. Now, the Mighty Allah is telling him that we have bought this place from you. We don't want to see anybody. It is your responsibility. We don't care. That one of those guys that escaped is the one who went around and told him that they have captured his colleagues. They said Nnamani ran with his speed away from the community. We said to them, the ESN officers were instructed, don't kill people. They are just being used. Take them to the community. Call the two communities. Explain to them what is happening, that this thing has nothing to do with have gone from this area. When they brought 5 of them, they handed them to the community and told the community, they repeated what they said. But by that time, Christopher Nnamani have run away from their community. Somebody contacted the IPOB. They said ESN is in this community, that they are doing some people, to them, which people? I was asked to write what I was saying, and I make the report and I handed over. When they don't know that the person said yes, this is what happened. But please, this is Nnamani. He have connection with the Fulani people. He's against IPOB and ESN. He said that because we got the boys who are killing people for him. Now, at the end of the people, the Fulani people, some people said, okay, how much did you sell this land to the Fulani? The Fulani people said, we are going to pay you people 3 times the price you bought. The Fulani said, no. We don't accept. We have bought them. Continue to bring in their people from Benue. Biafraland is where our people farm rice, potato, beans. All these things you know used to contribute heavily to feed Biafraland. This man now wrote a petition to DSL because it's a Fulani issue. And have come to mobilize people from his, and they reinforced with the Nigerian military and attack here. And some people come on social media, Chinasa Nworu. These people we have come to defend. One of our IPOB member who is from the community to his house, burnt his house, arrested the wife. I think they are still in detention till now. Many people in that community was, and some of them with their life or death. I'm poor to understand because some are going to common sense. ESN, the officer, say, because you can't stay in somebody's land to fight for, don't want you. When he don't want you, you cannot be in his country. They invade the help of today. Fulani have content. They are talking rubbish.
As you see, many of them, I used to read many of their comments. So people from that area and doing all this and that.
Rubbish people. Rubbish. They kill our operative in that community. The house of our members in that community. These are people fighting for the land. They are fighting for you. You are outside your community. Some men have decided to be in the bush for you. And all they can do is sabotage. Sabotage. You don't feed them. You are not the one responsible for their feeding or anything. They take care of themselves. And what we can get to massacre our people. You see Ohanes, you see the stupid governor called talking rubbish. They come to deceive our people again. What kind of people are these? So one, they massacred them before. What did the governor do? He did nothing. And what did he do? Even though that we say
he released 10 million to the victim. He released 10 million naira on papers.
10 million naira.
Okay.
What is 10 million naira?
Mazi, when we read history, does it not tell us something about how Enugu fell during Biafra war? Sometimes I think about it. How our fell so quickly. And after, I think we had it from our leader. When other players are fighting, Enugu, we are under Nigeria, doing their normal businesses, going to school, you know. So,
yes.
Go on, please, go on.
Yes. So, this is the genocide they are planning. Mazi, this criminality of Fulani terrorists and genocidists, they have found it by transferring this General Omar Musa and this one, Yusuf Chinede, the one they brought in Iguacha. Can you hear me?
Go on, the word is hearing you. Go on.
Yes. Now, people can see what has happened in the couple of months since they brought this man, Major General Musa. He was the one, he have his terrorist gang.
Division, right?
A general. Huh?
In 82 Division, Enugu.
In 82 Division, Enugu. This man, this army general, one who destroyed the North, is one. When many people protested, they transferred him to Kaduna. When you see all the Kaduna, he was the one handling the armies in that west. When much complaint comes in, they send him to Lagos, southwest. He was in southwest in February this year. If you see early this year, criminality, kidnapping increased tremendously in the west. When he moves with his men, he moves with his Boko Haram members, and the people, the Fulani terrorists, when the governors objected his post, and they replaced him with one Igbo general in the southwest. They moved him to 82 Division, and since he arrived in 82 Division, Enugu have rest from kidnapping, from Fulani attacks, because it will be coming. You know, since he came in, you see military dropping people, the four corners they are talking about. The kidnapping happening in that place is by the Nigerian military. You understanding me? We have been able to interview. They said, from the voice, when we sent our men to interview those that were released, they said categorically that where they kept them from the checkpoint near the border, they said it is the sound of the car can hear the sound of the cars are passing. They didn't take the jeep. What they normally do, saw the people when they meet, they saw you people, they look at the people, they look at the type of app, they look at what you are addressing, if you can be able to pay, elect them. And then they put them in the military checkpoint in that place and push them. Towards evening time, you say you will see, they will come and close. And there is some people that will come in, they don't know the people, but one of them who is very their face, so they don't see those people. But when the people come in, what you hear? Sure, sir, sir, sir. And it is only military or cities can answer in that way. You see, when those people come, there is not much argument. They will speak in our Fulani language and only sir, sure, sir, sure, sir, rankadede, rankadede. This is all what they will say. And when people leave, they will open their eyes. And you start communicating to your people how much you can pay, 1 million, start negotiating. And all of them are with military fatigue. Military t-shirts, all these things. Since that man comes inside, they start to massacre our people. Why they are doing their runs and kidnapping around Four Corner and all these places, saying that the Fulani herdsmen, because there, even one, you remember that they kidnapped one police officer. One of them said he was among the they kidnapped with the police officer. And one of them was telling that one that even if you like, you go outside, you go and tell them, our boss know that we are. And the government keeps silent. Ugwani kept silent. Ugwani and the Southeast governors cannot tell me the security report, General Musa Omar. They cannot deny. Instead, they allow them to their own region so that they can come and terrorize. Then you go to the coastal region. The Major General, they put there here bombing the whole of the coastal region from Bayelsa to Ibocha to travel from Ekom to Calabar now is a horrible situation, because they have the Fulani, they have come to make money. They know that our people are coming for Christ. They have settled them. They will kidnap and do anything they want to do, and they were doing those things so that when to the international community that South, because they are raising money for their struggle, which is a total farce. Are fighting by any means. We have taken enough of sabotage from traditional rulers and PGs of community, especially selling the land because you have connection with Meti Allah, with the military officers. You feel you can sell community, and when to talk, you go and use military, and you sell the land to the Fulanis. You are selling your farmlands where agriculture being done, because it is not. You prefer to take the money from them and use military to chase our people away, because you feel you know people in the 82 division. Remember, in all your communities, duty to forward any report of traditional ruler and PG dealing with the Fulani herdsmen selling community lands to them because they want to settle Fulani headers and Fulani terrorists. When it happened, he will run and hide inside 82 division. Hide their people, like a Zamani. We have a score to settle. This is for sure. Because we thought that you would have protected your community. You would have taken care, because you from that proof, and they said we don't need If we have any problem, police, we don't want you people. Our people are there. The officers that have this altercation with them, they are there. Tell them we don't need you. We don't want anything from you. At least we come to support. We have connection with the government. And today, calling IPOB, yeah, I said, where are they? And they have no faith. They journalists, you are communities opportune, and we found it as a where Fulani want to settle down. Any terrorists want to settle, we come and chase them away. You're supposed to be happy. You're supposed to thank IPOB. You're supposed to thank ESM for remembering your community. Instead, you connive with the enemies, kill ESM. Then who are you going to assign there again? Which people will allow to go to your community? But notwithstanding, there are people in that community, and because of them, we have also taken in people to make sure we start containing activities of the Fulani herdsmen who are flowing in and the entering. And we're going to sort it out. But we are asking for cooperation. We cannot do it alone without the cooperation of the communities. I'm also using the opportunity to warn Governor Dave Ugwani, or what they call him. Is it Ifa Ugwani? I know this man is a problem. He think it is just by moving. We have this man is there. They are killing our people. What he can do is only cry or find money to give to them. But communities, what can 10 million? Is it trauma? Is it people that were killed? What? Is it their? If sometimes a whole year cultivate, do everything for them not be able to harvest their crops. You come and tell them I pay you. No satisfaction, because he or she wanted to harvest his crops, but he may not get that amount, but the satisfaction that after paying his crops, that he harvested it and sell it, he have a satisfaction than you coming to pay him a peanut because his crops were destroyed. Saying this evening, any form of settlement, terrorist settlement, Fulani has not accepted in Biafraland. I'm making it clear. People say we are pushing. No. We have Fulanis living in the city doing business. We don't have any problem with that. We don't have any problem with Fulani businessmen who are doing business and living in the house. IPO have no problem with that. The problem we have, terrorists who comes through the bushes, through the forest, attack our parents when they go to farm, attack our mothers and rape them, destroy their farms, and attack them in their homes and set them ablaze. These are the people we will give them. If anybody wants to live, I don't know how many of you living in the north that is living in the desert. Most of you, you are living in the rain. You are living where people see you on a basis. People live in the bushes and in the forest. In the night, they comes out to attack our people, or when they found our parents, they farm to harvest their crops or to do, they now attack them, kill them, rape them. There's nothing dehumanizing and more painful than hearing that a Fulani herdsman killed your own people and you can do. You feel you can just come and talk and waiting for anybody. Taking this challenge by our hands, we have to defend land. We have to defend our families. We have to defend our who are depending so much. Ask yourself, you a man, and they are killing your people. You cannot even go to fight. You rise up and talk. You can't even support. You call yourself a hoodin. you. I was looking at our people the other day. There are people from Enugu in those countries, they massacre people. You see them dancing, jumping. People that they are people massacre. They are making Igbo Day. Today came on Igbo Day. And your people massacre. And they have to come a place and be singing. Thank you, Mazi Chinasa. Thank you.
Mazi, honestly, we are in a huge mess. Honestly speaking, we are trying to, pick the fragments of pieces. We are in a very huge mess that we can, The worst part of it is this: our people have taken as a way of life. Sabotage is very pathetic, honestly pathetic. Let's go to the final topic, which you have also talked about, state criminality, because it is very huge. So they want to destroy IPOB with criminality. They destroyed the IPOB with criminality. When they arrested Owazirike, all the press, many people outside, some Masob officers are using the name Masob now, entered into kidnapping. And the poor man was inside jail, suffering for people. He had to come out to. So what did he do? He have to negotiate for his life. And anything added to it, and that is what he's enjoying. Because they destroyed Masob with criminality. That is exactly the same thing in days ago. They have think tanks that used to plan, just like the one military intelligence. I say Yoruba man thing that happens, they come and they have meetings in order to attack the center of the concentration or the center. So that is all they have been doing with IPOB. They thought that the center of gravity is attack the leadership of IB, put money, insert criminality, and every game over. Now everybody, some will be in the group of some others will be in the group of this person, others will be in the group of this person. Now no more man. Now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be in jail. Mongomo will go visit him. Say, where is he? Don't you know that? No more command. So what do you have to do if you don't now and take something and go to the line of Owazirike? You will die, and no central command. Your people are all your people. People your principal officers all are now counting money. So forget it in IPOB. So Mazi, please talk about this criminality. Say no to criminality in Biafraland, because sponsored by some Igbo politicians, Nigeria DSS, and they are sponsored to us. Mazi, please go.
Mazi, thank you so much. Mazi, I will start this particular topic with an exactly what you just said. We are talking about Owazirike. Let's leave Owazirike. Let's come to IPOB. Let me tell you what happened in Ebonyi State. Are you hearing me? You see these guys let me tell you what happened in Ebonyi State. Ebonyi State, our people like black men. There was a coordinator that was there's some black male. He's not a saint. He have his own. He's handling with HOD. They come up with an accusation. Oh God. They talk many things. They said when the Onyendu parents died, he didn't call homage in They bring all kind of accusations. What is all this? Oh, there is no accusation they didn't give that guy. He have his own challenges. Being in detention, they have detained him. There is something we used to know somebody when they are set in your possession, like when they catch you. In most cases, we watch if during your time that they caught you, they arrested through you. Are you understanding my point? How many people were caught? When they caught you, there are IPOB properties in your possession. You understanding me? Strategic things. But you know where they are. Let me give an example. For example, you know where our radio is. Then they caught you. You spend. You never succumb. They ask you where the radio is. You refuse. Man, we are not perfect beings, but somebody do this way shows that he's dedicated to what we are doing. Are you understanding me? This person, that means he withstood. And when they arrest you, from you they could arrest another IPOB member. Are you understanding me? We can use that means you induce members of the struggle. When they remove this guy, boom, Dave Umahi steps in. Dave Umahi starts to toss money among IPOB members in the state. I'm saying this thing on radio. We have some commanders in Ebony State. When these things were happening, there was a statement. They used that opportunity in Ebony State, go to say the political rally. He said, what is this? We have these people. By the time, we found that many of them have derailed. And one shocking thing, I will not call names for sake of this. There are some people, I confronted this guy on telephone. I hear many information like this. I confronted him. He's still alive. I called him and said, what is happening in Ebony State? Why are you people destroying this struggle in Ebony State? Things all about. I told him, why are you people taking money from this man? You know what he told me? Silent. That what I tell you, know that oath. He dropped the call. He sent me a video. Ghana must go back, smaller one, and pour it out. He said it was 0.8 million. I'm telling you, I'm saying this thing first time on it. I call him, what is this? Who gave you this money? He told me it's the senior brother of mine. I said, who asked you to do this? He told me, but only see, Ebony State this money. They are paying everybody. I said, really? I was demoralized. I said 4.8, it was in 500. I told him something. I said, you know from politicians that this money before they already use this more spiritual house. He told me, no, even if I take the money, I'm not going to back out from the struggle. I say you're a liar. I say before they give money to you, tell me to spiritualists. They have worked on it. We catch you. This money will kill you. You will run away from this struggle. And what I said happened. Mazi, all these guys all in prison. I have all their stories. the money they come out to blackmail because they want to defend themselves. They want to. This guy, he was so shocked. And from that day, and that is how quietly I didn't want to. I just want to talk. When he mentioned names, person also, I'm not the only one who took this money. This person, he said, he called amount. He said, this million. This one, they gave him 4.8 million. They were like 3. He said, I will use it to prepare ourselves. I will buy motorcycle. We'll be moving to move around. I said, really? So IPOB cannot buy you a bike? Haven't IPOB done more than this? They have done. You have collected. Now, along the line, he was among the people we sent for training. We didn't know. All of them that went for that capture the person. They were too, they burned down their house, they do many things, they sent him. I'm telling you, Dave Omahi came to him where they detained him in the state CID in Ebony State. You know what Dave Omahi told him? Dave Omahi, now they have catch you. Now you have seen it. You are Biafra. When we are asking you to take money, many people they have all the money and left. You are here doing Biafra. You see it? He came to told him where he was being detained. That's why sometimes I look at some people from Ebony State when they talk, I laugh. Doesn't mean they are hardcore. You see in Ebony State, see die. Most of our commanders are from this, but sabotage that enter through the governors. They pay money, they dislodge, they want to buy people off. They pay 10,000 naira just to point at another IPOB member. They pay 10,000 naira just showing where he is. And because many of our youth, they have put in this Bampurum Miri. This Bampurum Miri, most of them this carelessly, reckless. They commit all kind of robbery. But let me tell you also criminality. Why we continue to say no? You know, our people are not trained. The masses, Biafran youth are not trained. They are not trained in anything. Our people are not being admitted into the police. They are not being admitted into the being admitted in immigration or the soldier. They prefer to hand them over guns and give them one name, special forces. They go to kill their own people. But if you know that these boys can go to attack, you call them special forces, you wear shirts and give up, why not employ them in the military? Mazi, in the military, they pay them maybe some last they pay maybe 50 or 60,000 naira. But the Nigerian government will not into the military. They prefer to 150,000 and hand them over guns on people.
You don't see a bubago.
Are we not thinking, Mazi? If okay, you see our brothers in the coastal area, when the military essence of giving the militant defense, why not recruit them inside the navy, in the military, and train them and become play? No, they prefer to pay them 150,000 naira to work for them because they know they will destroy them. Mazi, in any society where people are not trained, they are not disciplined. That's why if you go to many countries, or girl, their security forces, like the Air Force, the police, the National Guard, the fire. You must. But in Nigeria, because of our people, they put NYC because you to come inside the military. NYC, you go through the orientation, you post you to one class. Because we're trained in the police, in the military, you discipline.
And the patriotic.
Our vision and patriotic. Our vision for ESN, which vision is that we will build ESN in such a way, when you come out from secondary school, your parents can say, go to ESN training for 1 year. Because he knows when you're in 1 year, you will be trained, you will be disciplined. Now, the criminals want to destroy this vision. When your parents sent you to go for training in ESN, you come out and become a criminal, it is of no use to the society. You are completely waste. You came out from secondary school, maybe we want you to be part of ESN and learn how to defend your people. Learn how you went there, you went there and become a criminal. What have we effect any positive change to your family, Biafraland? Mazi, that's why when you look at our people, look at young boys, many of them when they are walking on the street, you can see the way they walk tells you they are end people.
Indiscipline.
But if you see many indiscipline, if you see youth, for example, look around, you can see American 5-6 boys walking, 5-6 boys walking. You can see many guys walking in a group. You see how smart, disciplined, how they walk. Our own. You will see people, they are not disciplined. Nigeria didn't give our people this chance. The chance to be disciplined. That's why the church have contributed immensely, made our people indisciplined. The Pentecostal churches, I'm not talking about Catholic, because if you go to Catholic, Anglican, Methodist church, all these churches, they still have another way of worshiping people. Rest. These Pentecostal and new churches, shout, kill the devil. Wow, men behave like stupid sex. No pattern, discipline in anything they do. They talk anyhow, they behave anyhow. All contribute so much for people to become irresponsible in the society. Because our people are to look like money is the only thing we can get if you don't know the respect. Which is a very wrong ideology. Very wrong. Many people, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, give an example to people you're supposed to know. You don't need money to be respected in a society. Two things people respect you is the way you look, your presentation, the words that came out of your mouth. That's all. If you like, you can come with that's why you put out emotion. If they have money, you have no respect for them because they don't deserve it. They are not. You can see many of them, and they don't want to be disciplined. Mazi, because of this behavior, it have contributed to see criminality that is not the government, especially that you see them. You see all these guys involved in all these guys involved in fake years. If you go to all of them are drug addicts, and these are the people they use to destroy what we are doing. And we got this intel years back before we come to this point, be very, very careful that Nigerian government, the level of many people use it to sabotage what we are doing, and that is what we are seeing today. They kidnap you, they take your money, they take your car, they kill you, they take your heart, or take your private parts, cut your head if not, and this is what. Mazi, we have a friend, he's working in. I spoke to the sister the other day. He came from UA. He's from Owerri. He was going to wedding. He came. He's a factory worker. I think he wanted to relocate it. He came to process his paper, but he's going to a wedding in Zombe area. That area. The boy kidnapped them along that Zombe area. Criminals, boy. They called the boy to 5 million. The boy, factory worker. The parents, civil servant. The father is a civil servant. People are hearing what I'm saying. The father is a civil servant. The boy stayed in their custody. They raised 5 million. Well, how can you go to Dubai? You didn't make money and come back. You come here, we ask you to bring 35 million. You cannot provide that 5 million. The parents were asking, begging them for the 0.5 million. The parents will be able to raise, say, factory worker. After 3 days or 4, maybe they collected the 1.5 million. They still behead the boy and drop his dead body straight in his own bed. The friends went and picked up that body. They told them, cannot go to Dubai, he could not get money. Let the boy and the dump on the road. Doing in our place. We come here to call names. People start talking rubbish. And we meet some of them face to one day. Let me talk about criminality, and they will challenge. They will. They are the ones supporting all this nonsense happening in it. They are the ones when the leadership says stop criminality, I told them do what you listen to those people. They saw they cannot, and that is what the people want to hear. Want those who will ginger them. And so you don't know what they are doing. Even when they catch you. They do you. They won't even. You will be telling them, "I am person." They will tell you you're talking. They will tell you, "We know what you are talking. We don't know what you are talking." The cops may have killed many people in our place. The same criminal. I will make it very open. This is one of our brothers. Uche. Something that is in the Nollywood. Are you understanding me? Is it they call him Uche? Uche something. I forgot his name. His father. I hear that one of their brothers died. The father came out with other people. They want to tell the wife that his husband is dead. He came out where they are waiting for people. The 3 men stopped that place and crossed. They went enter there to buy something. They don't know some of this was around there. Immediately the military, they move, they go and they capture that man, other 3 people. When they capture 3 of them, they take money from one. I think the man couldn't pay. They killed. Is this? That man is dead. Maybe as I'm talking to you, that man is not alive because he's getting into 4 months. Kill the man. He's a Nollywood actor. We have tried everything. What happened to this man who is those criminals in us? That our brother named Uche Odota. of Nollywood. They killed the man. They tell you that Juju told them he's working for Nigeria. They tell you that they consult Juju and the man is working for. Can you imagine these things, Mazi? Can you imagine? Maybe this our brother Uche Odoputa we work tirelessly, try to put man. We cannot trace, but with the information we got, we conclude these guys might have killed that man. This is the level of what they are doing.
Mazi, why these criminals? Mazi, why they not even? Why are they killing our own people?
Mazi, that is the question. Do you know why they are killing our people? Do you know people? Mazi, they are contracted because some of them communicate with politicians. Or Chiri, the very right hand man to hope of them have contact with them. They are killing our people. They ask them to kill our people, take their things so that our people will turn against IPOB.
Of course,
and
yes.
We don't want
yes.
This is what Mazi, some things are already planning that because of these people that they say they are ESN, they have done. Anybody who will say a community that they will kill the person, burn the person this way.
Mazi, do you know that this is part of what Fulani government did during the war?
Yes.
They dress like
yes.
Biafran soldiers, and they go to all these our brothers in the coast and pretend insignia. The people will bring them in as their people. We turn around and start killing them. Those people will be saying, "Oh, so these are Biafrans massacres." Why? This thing is happened during the war. They are turning so that our people want to turn our people against us. Mazi, this is high tactics. I'm telling you, intelligent tactics. Mazi, please go.
Mazi, that is exactly how you explain it. Is the same system they have brought in again. What they do, they ask them. That is why they want people's car. Okay, catch their cars from them. Mazi, let me tell you something, and let me say it on air. More time, people don't understand. Everybody who knows me, people don't sleep throughout the whole night. Morning, 5 in the morning, a day. Do you know the whole of the night? Most times, we have rapid response. There will be a report coming from here. You need to follow up because you can save somebody. Anything happen. Our people are contacting IPOB, saying we have a case here happen here. This is how we get into say what happened. Who are these? Who are these? This is the when something happens. Tell our. That's why we provide a number. When something happens, don't wait, because we can save some lives. We have committed to do this job for Biafra. What can we do? What? Ask. There is nobody who called me and many. You call the whole of the night. We are awake. We listen. We are because one report. Let me give you another instance, Mazi. One day around 2 a.m. 1 day a.m. Somebody called me. He told me, "Man, something happened." I said, "What happened?" He said, "There is." They attacked them somewhere, and they kidnapped them. The guy and the wife. Do you understand me? And a baby. I said, "Really? Who did this?" He said, "I don't know." But Mazi, from 2 a.m. of ESN in Biafra wake everybody up. We told them if anything like this happened, everybody we have paid was called. The same night, they start to call, check everywhere. The criminals understand that we have a kind of somebody among them. I'm telling you, when they were, somebody was calling, asking, there are people, who are these people? Who did this? There was a question I heard in the back. What that person said, he said, is the person having a baby? And it was a baby. I look at the picture, I say, yes. Immediately, I told him, you see that guy that says, there, baby? I say, pursue that guy. I tell them, I say, Mazi, this thing happened in the evening from 2 to by 6 o'clock in the morning, they release that. Our people pursue good night in all of our numbers. Trying to save. They are sleeping, talking rubbish. Ask the people, you know what to save? If we are not intervening, they will kill a lot of our people. Kill and massacre many of our people. And hundreds of cases. Mazi, they killed one guy, young guy. I don't know what happened. For no reason, women in that place naked, and they were cursing IPOB. Who claim they say IPOB. Women go naked, cursing. A young man who is supporting the community, sending children to school. They killed him. They killed this guy. When they killed him, the women in that community want to go mad and tell me.
And they are committing all these crimes. They are committing all these crimes in the name of Ian. That is the worst part.
That is the worst part. And the people will say, this is will come. If this Biafra, they want to kill their own people, we don't want it. Much like the time we were talking about those enforcing sit at home. You will go early in the morning, even anywhere in the world, they shut down. There are people who they allow for emergency. There are people that are allowed to emergency services. You come and you see a man frying akara in front of his house for people who could not go anywhere. Because it's a service that he can give. He's not frying at 3,000 because people are sitting at home on that day. In front of his, he is frying at front of his house so that people also, because people need it for, it's something people need. You come there and spray bullet on them, Mazi. You spray bullet and kill the woman, and you want IPOB to support this nonsense or ESA? Come on. Just imagine this kind of atrocity. Are you killing the people you want to be fighting for? That is why we continue to shout again. Because these criminals have nothing to do with IPOB. I have challenged people on this platform. I say, any of those I have called their name, if you say you are an IPOB member, come challenge me. You are ESN or IPOB member. They are not. They are committing crimes in the name of, and it is Nigerian men. Hope of them, that's why hope of them, I tell you, he's winning us. He feels he holding the criminals. And do you understand me? Many of them also during Oktober want to work with all those guys. After entering into power, he put them in the jail. Purpose of them enter and break them and they fight the prison. Because he wanted to know that many of them that work for corruption that time have been kept in the prison and start using them. All of them have connection with Roger and other politicians in the state whom they were working for. Like the one they call him number one of this thing. All of them were working for the politicians in prison. And they have started. The same thing, Mazi. They are being kicked in. And there are group ones that have moved down to Abia State. Bend. And I don't want to mention them when they say they bring them in order. I don't know who's in this order. They're trying to use, now they're not using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They want to don't use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu then. They will tell you we are getting for the palace. You ask which palace? What kind of people are these? In Imo State, we are quenching them because they use ESN name. They use if you go to Abia State, the ones operating kidnap people, bring them to Umuahia side, bring them on the side. There are reports, go to that. Some of them that we arrested the other day, you ask them, they tell you we are getting order from palace. Which palace? Who is the palace? Palace of who? What we are saying this evening, criminals should stop using the name of this Biafra struggle, the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the name of his hometown, of any in this struggle. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, when he came for this struggle, he never, until the day he was adopted. The leadership have thrown these questions to him. It's foolish to ask this question because we know he cannot. Somebody whom you have been with for many years cannot. This is not his hands of the enemies. He has continued to be an up fight for the justice of his people. He will, even in the death of Nnamdi Kanu, can never support. He never support criminality in Biafraland because this is one of the things he taught us. He told us, even when people, he will tell you, this protest, I don't want to see anybody, all the coordinator in Biafraland. No, you don't. So that there will be no story. I do conduct protests. Nobody lost. No telephone is lost. We march and pass. Nobody still. When I feel, even our people have learned. Even last time we saw them. This is because of the culture. I have been back. You saw them as the telephone. Somebody lost anything. In the marketplaces, they pass through. Nobody steals anything from anybody. Nobody takes things that doesn't belong to him. Then the Nigerian government thinks they can use criminality to bastardize the Biafran. This is a failed mission. They will succeed. And I will members in diaspora. All of you in diaspora, you are the reason very strong. Because people in Biafra strength from you people. Whenever they see you people are standing strong. Whenever they see you people are condemning the criminality. Because some of them are at home. Of their life. What we are doing in this platform It is not done anywhere. It is not done anywhere for somebody to come on a platform and mention criminal. It is not done anywhere. If we are not bold enough, if we don't have our facts as we mention it, people knows. We don't lie at anybody. We don't claim. Even if you cannot come, ask people. These names I call on, so ask people. Ask them, who is he? Go in Osumoru, ask them. I don't want to, that was a criminal. The father was killed in Lagos. One that they killed last time. The father was a criminal. His father was in Lagos. The son grew use them to glorify IPOB. Then we have people, professors, doctors, sympathizers, the world, and people think they can use criminality to destroy this global movement. And I can promise them, as long as people like us remain, as long as the leadership of IPOB remains intact, as long as Radio Biafra exists, as long as the IPOB media warriors and the IPOB family members are alive, you can never dent the struggle. You can never dent the name of man, and can never dent the name of PSN and IPOB with criminality, not tomorrow and not in church. Thank you so much, Mazi Chinedu. I think I have come to the end of this particular topic. We can now open the lines for people to ask their questions.
Of course. And the peace where our people is also directly by the Nigerian forces and co. It is also that are discovered fronts, criminality, all. So all these things should be taken note of. What we are doing is to liberate ourselves from this mess. Had it been he knew and Igbo people as he know now, wouldn't have fought the civil war as he did. That is exactly what is going on now. In another dimension, people don't know. They encourage politicians, we encourage criminals directly and through their proxies that IPOB members or fallen. The freedom fighting, go and do anything you want. No person can command you. So they still go and do whatever you want. How fighting as a and you encourage people anarchy? Just imagine. Are you doing good to the struggle? Polarization is one thing the enemy understands and uses. Division. We call it divide and conquer. When they polarize the focus, they make it blood, it becomes blood. Go and do whatever you want. Criminal your head there. Others, all you do as you want. And condemn the leadership. And people will have it, and from be doing as he wants. Now go will be destroyed. Mazi, please. Before I open.
Yeah, Mazi, let me tell you. People know the level of criminality, the number of our people that have been killed. Mazi, if you go to Zinachi, where the zoo themselves, military, they kill and dump both of our people. Two tipper skeletons in that place. But the next thing they may go to close it. I mean, two tipper cannot ever of people have murdered within this 1 year. You go to see it over. The people don't know all these things taking toll on our people. They have pit. Everybody saw one of the pit saw one drag one young man and drop him. These are cause of our people. These cause of enemies. These are our people killed. So that tomorrow they will tell you this is the people because of the Kanu and Biafra struggle. There are families, I can tell you, there are communities they have done that nothing pertaining to this struggle will be spoken by anyone in front of them. There is a mention their name, people they have captured. He's from that community. There is no that have never suffered, that have never lost somebody from each family. Follow axis. These are people. These are people. Some people want us to say, leave them what they are doing. Nobody should disturb or whatever. How they whether they take or they. And let me make it also very clear, Mazi. It's just because we don't like to challenge. Because so many man get will that day, listen, or that never work for all your people for that. Have you stop for our people? Let them see what will happen to them. If you see a man, it's not even working. Because you want to you want the military to start killing our people again. The conspiracy. The military and Nigerian government is looking for who will always put up an order for them. So they on that. They can act on that. If you talk, they say this. Imagine even now, Mazi, the level of criminality as we are pursuing the even chance. In the one chance, more one chance. From this, they've gone to this. Kidnapping, we have exposed them. Now they have entered one chance. Do you know how many people who stole bicycles, motorbikes, cars, because of sit at home? Because of sit at home, they use sit at home to. They will just come like this. Oh, you are riding back. Even in their own village, within their village, they will go and seize your bike and go and sell and tell you they are enforcing sit at home. Or you bring 3,000, 4,000. Every Monday they are shot from our people.
We will go into a few minutes break, and when we come, our lines will be on. There are things and there are things. If you have please prepare it
ndị chi na-efobere tutu mmiri asọ. Anyị ma ihe eji na-ekwu ihe a, ụfọdụ mọchụarị nọ na bịa na mọchụarị ha ntakịrị na ka egwuregwu, ọ bụghị ebe zuru ike, ọ bụghị anụ ma ọ bụ kọmdi n'eze, ọ bụghị ebe na-eji ya agba na ekwere nọ ka ala anyị dere ji, ka obodo anyị dere ji. Unu cheta onye ọbụla rere ala lie mmadụ olu ezi a na-akpọ ya anyị anaghị aba mba, ma arịrịọ ka anyị na-arịọ unu, ma ọ bụrụ na dị aha anya na otu ọ dị na mbụ ka ọ ga-adịgide, nwanne anyị enweghị ihe ọzọ anyị ga-eme abụghị ime ihe kwesịrị. Onye bụ afọ Biafra agaghị anọ ihe eri ọba anyị. Ozi a bụ IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, n'okpuru onye ndu anyị bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị ya nsọ, bụ ha na-akọ mgbịrịmgba maka na osisi nwa ọnwụ otu ya afọ ọ nụrụ ka ala ibe ndị.
Welcome back to you through London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan from Malu province of Biafraland, and we are down. Today is the 5th day of December 2022, with Mazi Chinasa Nworu, VOS, on an interactive session. Our line, let me see whether I have switched on my line. Yes, I've done it. So, our direct line is +1 21 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and signal is +61 405 42547. Let me repeat it again. +61 405 14547. Please, I beg you people, if you call, goes to your question, so that we can take the maximum number of people, and do not take time. Please avoid all these preambles, please. I have a first caller on WhatsApp. You are the first caller. Welcome to the program. Please go direct to your question, if you may. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp.
Yes, Mazi.
There we go.
Jonathan, good evening.
There we go, Mazi.
Okay. My name is Chukwudi. I'm calling from Italy, Roma.
There we go.
Please, I have two questions to ask our brother and our senior comrade, Mazi Chinasa Nworu. My question is like this. Why is it that whatever or these Westerners do to black, they will get away with it? And the second one is that what can somebody do to Mazi and he will leave IPOB? So why I asked the first question is because I remember the history of Biafran history. They did a lot of things to us, and the generation of Britain did this thing to us. They are not alive today, but they are the new generation now. They come up and they are still repeating exactly what their father did, and they are still thinking that get away with it. The blame come up again, still making something to just they are marching on us, and we are crying that what they are doing is paining us, and they are still repeating it. So that's what I want to say. I can make an announcement, or should I go on and do everything at once?
Of course, go on, I'm fast about it.
Okay. My people, please, we are in the and we are having ESM fundraising the 11th of this month, being the second Sunday of the month. We have meeting where bus 70 is near African shop. So if you are coming, we have meeting by 1 o'clock. So if you are coming and you are busy, you can call this number 3511 33 004. The second 51012761. The 0260. Thank you, and God bless you, and God bless.
There were Mazi. Mazi Chinasa. Can you say something about it?
Yes, Mazi. Number one, he asks when the white people in the West do something against black, they go away with it. I think that is Mazi. Everybody, because number one, we don't have leaders who can ask questions. Why they are not because now they are not going away. They don't go away due to us. We are not giving them that opportunity to go away. My brother, one thing you have to know: in this life, you must stand up. If we allow them to go away, our people also follow to betray those who want to ask questions. So you don't people ask a human being. There is superiority which towards where we are. They know as a human being you can revolt, you can challenge them. Why they go away also? Because they already know they have handed over you down. When they slap you on this side, we will slap you. As a human being, we have this instinct. But they have already worked on that. That's what they are going they do to us. They walk away. They know for years they have controlled us. During the slavery, they found out the way our people were revolting when they are taking our people for slavery. They witness kind of fight, rebellion, and along the line they come up and they found out that they won't succeed by fighting and killing. And he said, no, control their mentality, control the way. Blessed are those who did not see but believe. Tell them their reward is in heaven. Tell them that every slave must obey the master. You must love your master more than you love yourself. Jesus Christ. This is all the things they have laid down. That is why they go away. Why, when they do something in their own country, they will sentence you to 10 years, in 15 years in prison. When they do something here, it costs them only to get. Your pastor reward is in heaven. They have all the mechanisms they have for so long. That is why whatever they do, they normally go away. That is my first answer to your question. To my second one, Mazi, I want to me, even you, what somebody do to you for you to leave struggle? You're not supposed to. Let me give you an explanation here, because we do some of our senior, of our fellow comrades in this thing, you know. And I will put it this way: you know, a company now, you found a company. You company liability company. Say for example, Facebook, iPhone, all these people that discuss things or champion along the line, keep public. You want the public to have. You are not. What you do, you bring in shareholders. The company. Times you see people buying the share, it becomes 51, 52%. They can decide if they like the name of the company or not. They can decide direction or not. It is like millions francs, you and me and many people become stakeholders in the program. Where are you leading to? You are a stakeholder. I am a stakeholder. You are. Many people have put their life. You to run this particular platform. So ask yourself, why should you leave the struggle when you know that what you are pursuing you have not yet achieved? This mind, if you have this concept in your mind, have this ideology that you can say hallelujah at the end of this journey when Biafra is restored. Without my brother, there is no going. We have even no place. Mazi Nnamdi used to say it here. No place where you will live. If this struggle in the middle of the road, that's a criminal somewhere, or somebody come and accuse you of something, don't think it's you, step aside. You leave it and they pursue the justice, and you continue back out. Continue to support the little you can. Never be. And like I normally say on this radio, yeah, nobody. I will stand so that we can pick much Mazi Chinasa.
There were Mazi. We must continue. And quickly, let me ask, why these people, why people they do something to us, what they committed, and they get away with it. They even understand that they did something against us. That is like Mazi Chinasa Nworu said, he said, embrace their oppressors. Pope Francis went to Canada to apologize for the genocide the Catholic Church committed or helped committing in Canada against the indigenous people. The genocide they committed for many centuries back. Didn't they come to Africa? Oh, do you know why? Because Africans even didn't know that committed any crime. If they defend them through Christianity, oh, now they are Uterayoka, now without them will not develop. They don't understand. I saw woman. Is it a man or a man and woman? The native Canadians, indigenous people there. They have been fighting for this for 50s, and today they can die in peace. Very old people. Can any of our people stand 50 years fighting for one thing he believes? It's a very good question that we should ask ourselves. If you do it, say, I beg, let us say, since long time, we're nothing. Every time the same thing. The awareness is there. People never even understand that these people did bad thing to us. They never know. King of Belgium went to Congo last few months, and I was watching. Congolese, they came out, even in the villages, they committed. King Leopold committed. There is the grand thing that is in Belgium now. Yes, it is they committed, but people came out around in order to welcome them with colors. Why wouldn't they get away? Why wouldn't they get away? That is it. So yes.
let me add also something. Like this, our brother that what can somebody do to me? I know that many people want me to abandon the struggle. So some are trying to know what they will do to me. You understanding me? So I can abandon the struggle. Are you understanding me?
Of course.
Some are trying to. The key question he asked. Mazi, one thing is, there are many people in the struggle, they don't know me. I don't even have contact with them. But they have developed a against me because the way I speak. Sometimes my people who know me, because if you are somebody you're not straightforward, you can't deal with me because I will come. Some just only hearing my voice, they don't like it. They don't like it because they know you cannot bend. They don't bend me. So sometimes people want to know that thing they will do to me so that tomorrow they say, this is something you can do. He will leave the struggle. Are you understanding me? But I'm telling all those who want to know, there is a because you have blackmailed me. You have talked evil against me. You don't even know me. You have to know this person. But you have, even if they ask you, you can go to people because you hate Chinasa Nworu, you hate Chike, you hate the GOS. Also, my brother, or those who have thinking, or somebody thinking there is something he can do me to this struggle. My brother, I have not seen things. There are people planning, thinking that they will see it, work on that to remove you. Instead, if you put your head, before her, today, if people hear the phone, when our leader was here, in 25th of September 2015, I told him how I joined. I told him how I didn't know. So sometimes I tell Kwadiam, if that's age you gave since I'm 4 or 5 about this trouble, when I know nothing, and truly, you seem to liberate our people, protect me, guide me, grow me, and I will continue to be steadfast in in this struggle for the restoration of Biafra. And I will maintain there is something when you realize that Chukwokikadiam called you for something, to come to lay your support for this, he will also give you the heart to endure. Mazi, let me tell you, do you know that somebody I respect so much? I was shocked when I'm asking him. I was shocked when the person said this. I was shocked to my mind. I told the person, people are saying that we sold Nnamdi Kanu, we sold Mazi, sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you have no opportunity to meet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I have asked him, is it true that Chinasa Nworu and the members of the POS, they knew what happened to part of the people who sold you? Know what the person told me? He said, I have never heard that people accuse you or accuse the leadership that you people sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said, I have never heard it. I have never come across that accuse you people. Nobody have said this thing. Immediately he said that, I said, I rest my case. Thank you, Mazi.
There, Mazi. We must continue. I think somebody on WhatsApp, or is it the same first person, please? Caller on WhatsApp, you are here. Is it in person? I think so. Let me take another call. I forgot to put him off. Caller on signal, come to the program. Caller on signal, can you hear me, please? You are listening to your device. You are listening to your device, and we cannot go with that today, please. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you, sir.
There, well, welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mazi Chinasa Nworu. Okay, gozie. I want to. It has something happening. I want to say it here. Our Mazi to talk on it. What people are doing in the Imo State, when brother or relation or friend that has problem, maybe it's owing the person. The person will go to DSS and go and lay complaint. This guy is owing him, or they have conflict of anything. He will go and report the person that the person is a member of IPOB or ESN, and will come and arrest the person. After every set and done, after they have tortured him and claimed money from him and other things, the person will now come out to confess that he do it out of provocation. And our people have here in those things that they have destroyed. And I know that every person is an IPOB, but we have IPOB family members. Those our people doing this complaint, and they will still come out to confess, say he's sorry. And we all know government is what the federal government wants, to say this person is an IPOB or ESN. They will call the person. At the end of the day, after suffering him, they will leave him, so they will not leave the person. Please, I want you to help us and people that are doing this thing to our people.
There, well.
Thank you, sir.
Mazi Chinasa Nworu understand what he said.
Mazi, I am very the lady went, not only the DSS, they go also to these criminals who sold the land to the father since 2008. Told him, if you talk, we will report you as that you are an IPOB. The boy, a property the father bought 2008, they came this year and resent to somebody else. And the boy go to the police station, they ask him to pay almost 80,000 naira to handle this case. The boy cannot go and give them 10,000, they refuse. The people told him they will say he's an IPOB member.
Mazi, do you think that this type of all this wickedness, is it not why even we are in this mess? Because the wickedness is even too much.
It's too much.
It's too much. Honestly.
It's too much. And the boy knows they can pick him an orphan, they will disappear him. And there is nothing that will happen. Full of wickedness among our people are also working. They are all agent provocateurs. And if this kind of people, Mazi, you reported our people, we start our criminal investigation number, bring up this case. In that place, we treat accused wrongly to custody or Nigeria tortured, you pay more to come out. Do you know the person that reported you? Our number is always there. For this case, and we do justice to that case. I can say about that. Thank you so much, Mazi.
Mazi. Signal. Welcome to the program. Please, are you ready to speak? Call out once again. My goodness. Caller on signal. Are you there? No. I will not confuse. Call me back. I will not pick the call. This is the second time. Caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Good evening, sir.
There.
This is Chichi on the line.
Welcome to the program, please. Go on.
Thank you. My first question is, whenever the names of these criminals are being mentioned in the air, some individuals will go out shouting and accusing Mazi Chinasa Nworu and the DOS that have betrayed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and that they are now killing and opposing our people. So I want to ask, does it mean that these people who accuse Mazi Chinasa Nworu and the are they not aware? Do they not understand what criminality and insecurity is all about? Or are those people themselves? My second question, people in diaspora that are contributing to the fake fundraising, does it mean that those people are not aware of insecurity and criminality in Biafraland? Then my question for those who will always want to put words, or they know but pretend or claim not to know. Please, Mazi, is there anything like no election in Biafraland come February 2020? Is it like no election in Biafraland? Thank you, Mazi.
There were one that there were. Mazi Chinasa, over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Chi. Let me start from the last question. My sister, there is not like no election and 2020. There is nothing like that. Anybody propagating that is an enemy of the Biafran struggle, enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The person do not want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. It's very clear. In as much they are looking for our freedom, we also know international diplomacy. We do. And the international community who are already interested in our case, we look the other way around. Let me, the first time, people are supposed to know this, in 2021, when the election was coming up, we were planning that if they don't release, if they don't release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we gave a seat at home that people should sit down. One of our sisters, the moment we make, is a hardcore IPOB member. She's an old-time, she's been in UK. The moment we found out that they have come to sign a memorandum of understanding that there nobody will disrupt the election, nobody, all the political parties, all the groups, they came together in Anambra, European Union, European Union, the USA, British, they all came down to Oka to sign a memorandum of understanding, all parties and everyone. We got the intel, what happened in that meeting. Maybe a fool will be somewhere talking. And the United States of America talk about banning people on visas and all. flag. They want to destroy international. In diaspora, people, he is deep in what we are doing. And he have his own, he called, I could remember that date, hey, I want people to look out here. You people should handle it very fast. This is a flag. He said, I know what I'm saying, and what he was saying is right. And the message also get to sometimes people don't know that I have never seen anybody that, you know, the law says because you are ignorant, you won't receive the point. It is 1 year now about the crime people are committing in the name of ESS. I came on radio first. I remember I was talking about the criminality until I came on radio to the war, criminality, and the people. By now, I was supposed to understand. Anybody wanting to go to give his money to people that are suffering criminality at the early of this program, that people are not doing that, also working. They are agent provocateurs. They don't know. Like there is this woman may say, needless to call her name. Somebody, they open the telephone. This is the highest betrayal.
Our governors, the governors used to do.
The highest betrayal anybody can do. And they don't know to find out. Because they have shut out of information. Every one of you knew at the beginning they arrested Onye, they adopted Onye. If the DOS come, the YouTubers will go crazy. They will use it, program everything. And what they are saying, this is what when we realize all the loopholes, all people, we found out the agent provocateurs, people working for them because they hate the leadership. They themselves working for the government, but because of the hatred they have against the leadership, because Chike Deziemo is not the one, or is not the one to be the HOD. The hatred they have, then they will pass information. If you take any in 1 hour, people are in the YouTube use it to make a program. These windows were shut down, locked. At the end of the day, they could not get information. They now realize that they cannot operate without the DOS. They cannot work without information from the. They all realize it, And when they realized that they don't have information from the US, they went for, because they never behind them, are mounting pressure on them. You must go in, you must get information. Then they want them to be part of the DOS because they have formed a criminal group, but they don't know how they can get information. That is why all the people they form, hand is catching them, because they're not getting information from the IPOB leadership. Imagine that they were caught. Imagine that those people were put in CS and all the people they were sponsoring were caught. They will mention their names. They will mention DOS. At the initial time, before I come on air to exonerate, there are many of them were recruiting people, going to meet people in the name of Chinasa Nworu. Many of them. They will go and say, Chinasa Nworu sent me. Chinasa Nworu never sent anybody. And when I came on radio, started telling people, I don't communicate anybody. IPOB have a structure. We have our division of labor. We have different departments. People work according to that. When you fail to work with these departments, you fail to work according to the laid down procedures, then you go and have problem. You claim it's IPOB. My sister, some of them knew what they are doing. Some also do not know what they are doing. Some of them at home is because of the money being to them. You know, our people are hungry. They always, when he called him, he said, Mazi, hello to Nume. Maybe a coordinator. He don't even know where the coordinator is. Somebody gave him. He called, he said, give this person number. The next minute, he said, no problem. I tag here. Nobody. It's $100. He opened his mouth. They said 100,000. He gave him more information. He sent him, say, go there. That one will go. Because he have developed a channel. One day he will be going, they catch him. Just like this Pastor Charles, Pastor Jack. This Pastor Jack knew what. When I mention his name, they all want to get loose. I told him, you see this thing you are going, this of money they have sent you, you are going to fall inside the money because of money. They talk all this thing, they're sending him along somebody they are sending him, they make him command in Biafraland. They encourage him and open radio. He owns everybody. They open a radio they call Radio Biafra North America. IPOB, Radio North America. He was going there talking jargons. At the end of the day, they have put him into a big shit. They connected them with government whom they did not know, who were taking record, and it was immediately, we said, these people, we don't know these people. They put them immediately. And they continue the fight. Today, where are they? They are all those ones now being over to Nigerian intent agents in Abuja that Mungonu came out and made press reference on their head. So, my sister, many know what they are doing. Many of them not also know. They are doing it because it's involved. They have no principle. They have no integrity. They have no ideology of the Biafra Nation project. Their own is stock infrastructure. Biafra stomach. They want to acquire wealth. People, they have never buy car in their life before. They have never driven any car in their life. So they are hoping, and I found a new venture to run around. On the process, they are blinded by the money given to them. They are blinded by the people they are working for. They will send them hammers. And that's how most of them are ending. Many of them, they are ending in that way, when they end in that way, they will come to Mazi Chinasa Nworu. And while I don't even know what happened to them, only that when they fall, my younger brother, we used to sit here. When they cause problem, it come a problem, then we know. That is, they are causing problem everywhere. Let Bridget to come out to touch that they are in charge of ESN Hallowed platform. Look at that woman. I know the day somebody connect her with somebody who knows anything about IPOB structure and leadership, coming to messing up what people have died on. And look at mistake. That woman, when we are talking to her, necessary selfish and unnecessary stubbornness. I could remember when me and Chukwudo Former was talking, telling her the rules, what we do in IPOB, how people can be allowed to broadcast on IPOB. She told me that those things we are talking is not going to happen. That the documents given to her to give today, the same person she was fighting have disseminated her on their platform. She threatened us if we don't do it and allow the guy to come and talk, or herself coming to radio, that she will go there and start talking. We told her, go and talk. This is how they have, from that one to all the people. She has done those things to those people. Their wife and children now will be on IPOB. Like one of them say, I don't know the women in America. And what I know is IPOB. IPOB must fight for my husband. IPOB must go. Have you seen it?
Mazi, this is the worst part of it.
I don't want to know who is in America, who my husband is talking to America. What I know is that the IPOB must come and fight. You think it is easy like that? Mazi, I know I have gone so far on this, I have forgotten the third question. Please remind me.
Mazi, I don't know whether you can hear me. Somebody interrupted the line, so...
Mazi Chinedu, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, okay. Yeah, somebody interrupted the line, so it caused a nuisance to the hearing. That's it. Yeah, Mazi, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, somebody interrupted the line, so that's what caused
it. The third one.
Mazi, honestly speaking, I didn't record the third question, honestly. So maybe another person can remind. So I think.
Can remind us. Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much. Yeah.
So I have callers waiting. Mazi, call that is flooding here. It's too much. On signal, can you hear me? Caller on signal. Caller on signal, are you there? There we go. Welcome to the program. Go on.
Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Mazi Jonathan, Mazi Chinasa Nworu. Good evening, sirs. Really for having educated me personally this night. I'm the regional coordinator of Senior IPOB Italy. And please, first of all, I would like every Biafran, every man, every woman, every Igbo person, first of all, because the problem first, Wundi Igbo no here with the first problem that I'm having. I'm appealing them because in Sardinia fell out with their convention of autopilot, this problem that Bridget and the people we are not to mention their names to IPOB, it made them to go out of IPOB. They became confused, and they are all, and out of shame and also ignorance and arrogance and pride, they don't want to come back. But I'm telling them, that I believe that since this year, from February to now, at least, something there need to be a difference in their brain, the medulla oblongata. Please, they should come back to their ovile. They should come back to IPOB. They should come and help. Let any Igbo man, any Biafran in Sardinia come and take charge. I will allow a person to coordinate, but I'm calling them the whole Sardinia. We are only 7. It's quite from 30 to 7 is quite a shifting. Biafrans in Sardinia, please, I am calling people, Igbos especially, those that are listening, those that can listen and tell us, please, you are called to call back. We will be having a meeting, and the date will be publicated between 18th and the 26th of December. So please, they should come. Mazi, please, I have some questions. For the fact that we talk about some coordinators that don't even know about the structure of IPOB, I know that this is not the time of educating or to educate people, but or it can be taken as a task for the coordinators to quite for them to understand or comprehend really the structure of IPOB, because it's really a problem into some of the families, and especially also this issue that why. So if a woman might say something, they say you are, and maybe they are not even your age, they will say you are insulting them, that you don't have any right to talk. Please, let coordinators be instructed, or even in front of the code of conduct, we also result to be ignorant to all that is going on. I'm pleading the DOS that there can be some enlightenment or some education, like me this night, really educative it is to me. And again, Mazi Chinasa said about our people in Biafraland that are not being trained, that how they move carelessly is true. All of them, what do they call it? They say it's pumps. Nobody wears shoes or cars. Nobody is smart again. Then really is right. And now I understand that the problem, one of the reasons why our Onyendu is still in their study, in the DSS study, is because of the criminality going on in Biafraland. To say, kudos to all that you people are doing to make sure that he terminates in Biafraland. I say no to criminality in Biafraland. Referendum for Biafra and immediate release for our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. God.
Wada, remain blessed. I have not callers even. I have a caller that has been waiting, going to 24 minutes. Caller on WhatsApp, go on please. The platform is yours.
Okay. All hail Biafra.
Almost hail Biafra.
I have 2 questions to ask. Number 1 is I'm so happy to make that there is no